be okay with it taking time, and also understand that as a creator, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to create everything, and you have to trust that you're building it well. My goal is to help as many young Africans as possible. People who are positive, people who have more time to create than to be critical, more time to hustle than to have hate. And they actually want to add the strategies and techniques that are proven to grow their social and economic value, so they can take care of their family and their church. My name is Steve Winter, and together with my brother, we're creating a nonprofit called Rise, targeting young Africans between the age of 18 to 35, people who are finishing school and they're out there in the world and they have to hustle and try to survive. They're faced with all sorts of challenges, poverty and lack of connections to improving their life, to people, resources, and so on. A lot of people fall into victimhood and turn to violence and crime to voice their emotional state, right? Their disapproval of the government and the corruption that's going on. But some of the young people want to be different. Some of them want to take responsibility, but they lack the education, they lack the skills to take their ideas. They see, unfortunate things happening, and they want to take responsibility. And so these are the people we're looking for to join our organization, to be a part of the Rise movement. People who are done playing the victimhood, people who are ready to take responsibility for the things that they didn't create, the messes that wasn't their fault. They're ready to take action. And so the Rise mentality mindset is people who are ready to take action and to make their communities a better place. There's an example. There's a young man in Africa, I forget his name, but he looked at the trash around him and he decided it's enough. If you know Africa, certain places, it's filled with trash. And he was like, it's enough. I'm done with this. So he created a system. It's all about systems. Systems are better than skills. They're above, they're superior to skills. He created a system that for people who go out and grab the trash and bring back, for every pound that they collect, they turn into reusable substance that are good, that are purses, that are items that can be resold and make a profit. And in that way, it incentivizes people to go out and look for trash, to pick it up, make the place look better and cleaner for the sake of supporting themselves and making the community a better place. These kinds of people, we need more of them in Africa, and they're everywhere. They just need somebody to polish them, to cut them up into a perfect sculpture, to help them shine, to become who they're meant to be, to impact the world. So Project Rise, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to gather these young people, bring them together, equip them, educate them, help them shine. And through having role models, which is lacking in our society, people who they could look up to and make a difference. And so that's what we started. And the challenges that we're facing, as you can imagine, is quite a lot, right? And we're starting from nothing. And in that place of starting, I want to talk about that, right? A creator who has zero following, who has no work done, no accountability or credibility. He has no degree, he has nothing. This is how the African minds think, right? Who am I? I have nothing. I don't have a school degree, I can't read sometimes, I can't write, but I have will. I have a desire, I have a heart, and I want to do something great. How am I supposed to start a business? How am I supposed to do anything? And so they ask, how? How do I start? How do I get a following? How do I do anything? I got nothing. I got no money. What do I do? Well, I think, and I'm proof of this, if you have a heart, if you have a will, if you're determined, and if you're willing to find solutions, you'll succeed. And what it takes is for you to just create a mission for yourself. Find a responsibility worth lifting. I'm going to pick up all the trash in my neighborhood, and I'm going to try to do it by 10 years from now. And the way to do it is I'll find a way. I don't know how, but I'm going to have to find a way. And along the way, you start finding other people. When you speak your mission, what you're trying to do, people are going to give you advice. People are going to show you what to do next. And so over time, you have a small strategy that you're putting together. And then you build a system with that strategy. And then you just have to pick one item at a time and have a purpose for what you're going to do with it. And then work from one step to the next to the next. And before you know it, in a year, people are not going to notice you right away. People don't care. They're too busy with their own problems. But when they start noticing that you have enough of a foundation, enough of people looking at you, right? They're going to start noticing. When the algorithms on social media start noticing that you've made your 100th video with your 100th piece of information that is valuable for them, you may be repeating it over and over, but when you get to that 100, they'll finally start noticing you. It's really hard to be a creator because people just follow the crowd. They follow whatever somebody else has worked so hard to prepare this wonderful package, right? This, for example, this wonderful Asian food, this Asian snack. All I gotta do is go to the store and buy it and put it in my mouth and eat it and enjoy it. But somebody else spent years thinking about how to make this company, how to put items together, how to put everything perfectly for me to be happy. Of course, the first product probably didn't look this nice. But the point is that we want to get the fast, easy, boom, end of the result where everyone sees us and is happy with us. But it's videos like this where you're probably not the first one to ever notice me, right? It probably took a while before you're seeing me. This is you're probably going to see this video like 2 years down the road when I first made it. And it's going to take a while, and I have to be okay with that. Everybody else has to be okay with that because a house takes time to be built. Every little piece has to be put in place before the people have the desire to come in, walk around, enjoy what's been made, and appreciate it. But when you're in the middle of the constructions, a lot of times people don't want to notice it. The only people who notice your effort while you're in construction mode are the people who understand where you're coming from because they've been there themselves, and they want to partner with you and invest in you because they already know the effort that you are putting in, and they know it's going to reap a really great result in the end, and they want part of it. Those are the early adopters. Those are the people who come in and they want to be a part of what you're doing. And if that's you, wonderful. If it's not you, you're part of the late bloomers, that's okay as well. I welcome you. But if you're going to start anything on your own and create anything for yourself, this is what you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to learn to be okay with not getting any attention, but you're going to have to look for attention because nothing starts without getting attention. Marketing goes first. So to finish my thought, be okay with starting with no attention and keep grinding, but seek attention because the attention is where money flows. Attention is where energy flows. And if you can get enough people's attention, you can get enough money to build what you're building. So Grant Cardone likes to focus on attention. He likes to say when you're going to make a book, don't make the book first and then try to sell it later. First, tell everyone, get everybody's attention that you're making a book. Try to get demand through attention. Get people signing up to receive the book early for a cheaper price. And when you have enough demand, when you have enough energy, future promise of money, then work on building that book. And then you can sell it. For nonprofits, sometimes that's not the case for you. Because you see a need, it's huge need, it has to be done, with or without money, you're going to do it, and pray that God's going to support you. And eventually, your good deeds are not going to go unnoticed. Whether you're going to reap those rewards in your lifetime or in somebody else's lifetime, your children's lifetime, or the people that you're sowing your love into as they get older, maybe they're going to reap from that. It's okay, but that energy needs to go through you and into this world. So I want to end with that. Be okay with it taking time, and also understand that as a creator, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to create so much of everything, the design, the system, the process. You're going to have to create everything, and you have to trust that you're building it well, because if you're looking for somebody else to do things for you, it's not going to work. You have to trust that you're going to do it, and it's okay if it's not so good, because you will always improve. You will always improve. My good friend James Powell, he says that because we are seeking, human beings are always seeking after perfection, or our full potential, we're always seeking our full potential. Whatever it is that you create will never be good enough. At that moment, it will never be good enough. This video will never be good enough for me. I'm always going to critique it and want to make it better. But it's okay for right here and right now. And for the next moment I make the next video, that one will be a little bit better than this one. And so on and so on. And that's how we grow. So with that said, thanks for watching. I hope you can tune into more of our shows to follow Project Rise, to follow Rise and everything we do for the youth in Africa. Until then, God bless you. Take care.